Whoops, my mic muted by itself. Welcome to another episode of our Red Sox podcast here tonight. Um, Unfortunately, the Sox, win streak ended today because they did lose today, 6-1. It wasn't pretty. First two games of the series were really good, but the others, not so much. I thought it was a good series all the way around, except for game three. Pitching was good by Chris Sale, even though I think he did give up a little bit too many runs earlier in that game. But he struck out 10, so it was good. It was pretty good. Case on play stopped by saying the Cardinals finally won. Yeah, they did. I was actually surprised they actually won. That was a really good inning. Oh, you're on Switch accounts? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so I did get to see the Red Sox unfortunately drop. Their streak ended, I believe it was at 8 games, or it was 7 or 8 games. They were on a big win streak. I know your case on your Cardinals didn't do so good. Well, they did good in this game, but they didn't do so well in the series. But it was a pretty good game for that. So it was pretty good to enjoy the Sox win too. Unfortunately, we have another tough opponent coming up. We're playing the Braves. That'll be tough. I know Sean will not like that. My team against his team, but I think my team will win. That is all really I'm going to say about the beginning of that series. So without further ado, just get in, show stats of game one. I mean, it was I guess it was an okay game if you want to say that. It was pretty good. Boom. So the game one was a pretty interesting game. I watched it. It was pretty interesting. I mean, Chris Sale didn't look his greatest in that fourth inning, but he worked around it, and we scored 2 more. It was in that 6th inning, I think it was. Oh, that was pretty good. Kason played NFL, saying 76ers won. Yeah, I know, by a lucky James Harden 3-pointer. That was I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. So this is the only time this year I believe the Red Sox and Phillies will play each other. So the Red Sox did get that advantage. Game 3, Chris Sale did strike out 10 for the Red Sox to win their 7th straight. Yoshida kept up his hitting streak. He kept up his hitting streak base. I think it's now 16 games. It's a lot. Chris Sale did good. He gave up 3 runs. His ERA is still high, but he can get it lower. I know Chris Sale can do it. He's done it before. So hopefully that will get better. Phillies, they were, how do I say this? Not too great. They rebounded in this game in the 4th, or I can't remember. The 4th. The Red Sox did use 4 pitchers. 3 of the bullpen arms went 3 of them went 1 inning each. Chris Sale went through 6 innings. Richard Blyer, Chris Martin, and Kenley Jansen all went 1 inning. Kenley Jansen striking out the side, striking out all the batters. No, that's not how I want to say that. All the outs he got in that 9th inning were strikeouts. That's what I meant to say. Red Sox pitching did well, surprisingly, in this game. They pitched really, really well. Unfortunately, though, because we did lose today, we dropped to 4th in the standings. So, yeah, that's kind of sad and irritating at the same time that we have to drop all the way to 4th, even though we've had a really, really big win streak going. I wish we could have had a bigger one. Kenley Jansen picked up his 7th save of the year. Zach Wheeler suffered the loss. If you look down in the win probability left-hand corner, it was just Red Sox all game, except for the few spots where it was the Phillies, where there was a tie game. But other than that, it was all Red Sox domination in game 1, or at least according to the win probability chart. So that's where the Red Sox did well. The hitters did really good. I know Valdez secured the game with his game-winning RBI. So, Case on saying that they're doing good, though. Yeah, Red Sox are doing good. So are the Phillies, but not as great as they. Phillies kind of are struggling, but the Red Sox doing really good so far. But we're fortunately going to have to play the Braves. So I really don't want to play against the hot Braves right now. Justin Turner did get an RBI in this game. So did Devers. Kike had an RBI as well. Casas had a long sac fly. Valdez had a RBI single in this game. I don't remember who scored for the Phillies. I think Nick Castellanos drove in an RBI. Yep, Castellanos, Real Muto, and Alec Boehm drove in some runs for the Phillies. That was a pretty impressive, but not good enough. Zach Wheeler only went 5 1/3 innings. Brogdon came in the 6th as well, shut down the Red Sox in that 6th. After Wheeler gave up 2 more runs, Soto went 1 inning, and Vasquez went 2 full innings as well. So that was how that game ended. The Red Sox would go up to 20-14 on the year after this win. The scoring summary, 1 through 3rd inning was all Red Sox. Devers RBI, Turner getting an RBI ground out, Hernandez getting an RBI, and Castellanos got a big double. Real Muto tripled. Alec Boehm got an RBI single. And then the Red Sox scored 2 more in that 6th inning and would eventually win 5-3. Looking at the stats, walks didn't hurt the Red Sox this time. They gave up 2 walks. Philly only gave up 1. 1 stolen base. The Red Sox pitching did really well. Chris Sale throwing 10 strikeouts, the entire team throwing 14. I wasn't expecting that, and only 1 stolen base that entire game. I thought there would be more stolen bases, but I guess not. Look at the standings in the right, the National League East standings. Philly, after their win today, improved to 16-19 on the year. They're still in 4th. They're 2 games ahead of Washington. They're 1 game behind the Miami Marlins and the Mets, and 8 games back of Atlanta, which I do not want to see the Red Sox play Atlanta because I'd be scared for that game. I hope we can win in that series against the Atlanta Braves, because that series is going to freak me out. Oh, you're going to go play some basketball? Good luck. Good luck in your basketball. Wish I was playing basketball too, but here we are. So in game 2, the Red Sox would win 7-4. This one was on Fox, I believe this game was. Pretty good win for the Sox as well. Corey Kluber went 5 innings. He only gave up the 3 runs. Can't remember who gave up the other run. I think it was Bernardino who gave up another run for the Sox. Ref Snyder had 2 RBIs. Devers had a 2 RBI double, I believe it was earlier. I don't remember what inning. Christian Arroyo had 2 RBIs. He had a 2-run double, I believe it was in the 4th. And Reese McGuire also had an RBI in the 4th. So it was a good game for both sides. Falter struggled, I think it's because of his last name, Falter. Corey Kluber went 5 innings. He won his 2nd game of the year as a Boston Red Sox. He only struck out 1 batter, which is kind of weird. And Kenley Jansen went 1 inning and got his 8th save of the year. The win probability early on, it was somewhat of Phillies, but then the Red Sox jumped jumped the gun and took the ship with them. So that was the second straight win for the Red Sox. And, of course, me going on to Pure Adrenaline Sports on their chat when they were streaming the Braves and Orioles, I had to say that the Red Sox were going to sweep the Phillies today. And boy, did I just look like an idiot. Don't I just look like an idiot, because we unfortunately did lose, which I'm now sad about. So, hooray for that. We used about 5 pitchers, not too bad. Alec Boehm singled in the second, drove in the Phillies run, and then Red Sox scored 5 straight runs, but then the Phillies came back and scored 2 more, and one in the fourth, one in the fifth, and then Ref Snyder doubled would score McGuire and Arroyo, and Turner would eventually homer in the 7th, and that's the last of the runs would be scored in this game. So that's all the runs. Walks issued. Red Sox only issued 1 walk. The Phillies gave up 5. Strikeouts thrown. The Red Sox only threw 4. That was way more. That's 10 less than what they did a couple of days ago. A couple of days ago. But the game before this, that was not great. For that, I wish they could have done much better throwing more strikeouts. But, oh well. We still won. So, I will take a win over 25 strikeouts. That's how game 2 would eventually go. Game 3 was a much different story. The Phillies were in control all game long. Sorry if you can see on my screen, it's a little how do you say, like, moving in and out like that. I don't understand why it's doing that. But Tajon Walker went 6 innings. He pitched well, only giving up 1 run. Tanner Houck would suffer the loss after he gave up 3 runs, 3 earned. He went 5 2/3 innings. Matt Strahm, the former Boston Red Sox, would eventually get us in the end, as he went 2 innings of giving no runs. And that was kind of not great. Zach Little, you are no longer part of this, because you gave up 2 runs that would made this game a lot closer, but you had to do that, and I wish you didn't. And that was, the probability chart, of course, showed the Red Sox were probably going to win, but then it went all Phillies. Then it changed on all Phillies. So, hooray on that part. I wish that didn't happen, but it did. Zach Little, of course, your ERA is all the way up to 18, because you deserve every bit of that. Yoshida moved up his hit streak. He got 2 hits in this game. It was pretty good. Really good, actually, as a matter of fact. And I'm happy that we went high up and did that. Why is my screen acting so buggy? I don't know. So that is making me nuts. Why my screen is doing that? So, unfortunately, like I already said earlier, we moved down in the standings because, we had to lose today. I think we still would be in 3rd place. I think we probably would have went down, maybe because Toronto did beat Pittsburgh today, I think. That was not too great for that. The Red Sox are currently 2nd in the league right now in batting. They're 4th in the league in pitching. So hopefully we can do better with that. I would like to see that. Pitching's gotten better, which is good. Hitting's been, good all year long, which, it's been like that. Hitting's been good all the way around. It's just been the batting that has not been good practically at all. So that's what I'm currently fearing. Pitching stats, the Red Sox are fourth right now. I think that's probably going to go a little bit lower today because of the pitching performance today. All other teams are currently tied for some spots. Where are the Braves? Oh, they're a top 2 pitching unit, but we're a top 3 batting unit. So maybe we can do better for them against their good pitching. Fielding, I completely skipped over batting. I'm sorry. Fielding, sorry, of course, the Red Sox are one of the worst teams in fielding. I cannot understand why they are one of the worst teams in fielding, but they are. I've never gotten that, why they are one of the worst teams in fielding. Probably it's because Kike has been not too great this year, which I wish he could be better fielding and do better with his bat. But I guess we probably aren't going to be so good in the fielding department because we really haven't been all year. Even when we were winning a lot of games, we weren't. So I don't think we're going to do too much better in the fielding department. That's just my big theory on that. If my screen could just, not have a stroke at this time, it would be great. But it is, so. And we're into the batting department after my screen was suffering a little bit. Red Sox are second in the league behind the Tampa Bay Rays in batting. They are probably going to do a little bit better against the Braves batting. I don't know where the Braves are on this chart. They're 6th. So they're 6th in the league in batting. The Braves are. Hopefully we can do better than them. I'd like to see that. Them do better than that. I'd like to see the Red Sox get number 1. That would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen for a little while. At least I don't think so. So we're 4th in the league. Not 4th in the league, 4th in our division. We're going to have a little bit of a hard series against the Atlanta Braves. Hopefully we can win that. So currently this is the Boston Red Sox schedule. As of right now, we are going to play. We're playing the Atlanta Braves, 2-game set on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to follow that up with the Cardinals and the Red Sox for a 3-game weekend set. Then we'll play the Mariners Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Padres for a 3-game set. We'd be in Western California. And then we travel to the desert to play the Arizona Diamondbacks on a 3-game set. And we play the Cincinnati Reds to finish the month of May. I see some series in this that we could actually win. Like, I think we could win the Red series. I think we could win the Angels series. I don't know about the Padres series. I'm thinking we're going to win that Cardinals series. That's what I'm thinking right there. So we could finish the month of May really strong. Could maybe win that Mariners series, but it is very up in the air right now because I don't know how far we'll go. And then to start June after that Red series, we got we play the Rays in Boston. That'll be hard. Really, really hard as well. I think we could actually maybe beat the Rays. Like, honestly, I legit think we could. It is possible that we could if we really tried. So that's just my perspective right now. Adding a new thing right here. Gonna look at some standings real quick. Look at the standings here. Currently, Tampa, number 1 in the league right now. They got to be hot as usual, which I can't understand why. Orioles in 2nd. Blue Jays in 3rd. Red Sox 4th, Yankees 5th in the division, which is kind of, how do I say, irritating, which I would like to see the Red Sox be in 3rd right now, but we're only half a game back of Toronto. The AL Central, Twins currently 1st, Guardians at 2nd, Tigers at 3rd, White Sox 4th, Royals 5th. In the West, Rangers 1st, Angels at 2nd, Mariners and Astros tied for 3rd, and the Oakland A's, being the worst team they are in dead last. I will get back to the National League. I'll just do the National League now if they're down here. Yep. National League, Braves being on top in their division, which I still don't want to play against them. The Mets and the Marlins tied for 2nd. Phillies game back from them in 4th, and the Nationals in last. The Pirates currently right now, they're skidding a little bit, but they're still in 1st place. The Brewers are currently in 2nd. The Cubs and the Reds, Cubs being 3rd, Reds being 4th, Cardinals being in 5th, and in the West, the Dodgers being in 1st, Diamondbacks in 2nd, Padres at 3rd, the Giants at 4th, and the Colorado Rockies heading in at 5th. Now, to look at the wild card, looking at the wild card standings right now, still early on, but in the wild card spot, the Red Sox hold the 3rd wild card spot. They hold a 3rd wild card spot right now, which I'm thinking if the season ended today, they'd be in the playoffs, or at least they'd have the 3rd wild card spot. They could probably get it. Probably will. I'm thinking they will. I don't know where the Braves are. They're not on the wild card spot. They'd be in there. They'd lead their division right now. So, hooray! Play the Braves and hopefully not get our butts kicked. That will end today's stream. Podcast, I should say. I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.